Yo, what's up guys, it's me, VVVLuffyM2, bringing you another gameplay commentary. Today's subject is my top 10 favorite anime. Now, I'm just going to get something straight here. There are some rules to this, and also I'm going to give some explanations. Rule number one, I have to have watched the anime, obviously, or else it wouldn't be my favorite. And two, it's got to be something that I enjoy a lot. I didn't choose anything just obscure or something. I chose the ones that I really liked. And thing I'm going to note, the reason I'm doing gameplay instead of like actually showing photos and videos of the anime is, one, I just want to make a quick video explaining my top 10 favorite anime. I didn't want to make this whole like editing bullshit take me a couple days to do because of all my work and games I have to do. And as well as I don't want to try to have to deal with copyright strikes in case I get any. So that's the reason. What you're seeing right now is Battlefield Hardline gameplay from the beta I played. I don't know which gameplay it is because I haven't chosen it yet, but yeah. So at number 10, I'm going from 10 to 1, is Dragon Ball Z. Now, if you don't know what Dragon Ball Z is, you were probably born in the late 2000s if you're watching my videos, which I don't know why you're watching my videos if you're from the late 2000s. But this was basically the gateway anime for a lot of anime fans, myself included. It was such a testosterone-packed show that basically were like just episodes containing of I mean, if you've seen a black kid try to go Super Saiyan, you know what that means, basically. It was such a great show. It was fun. Another thing I want to mention, I'm not going in depth with these shows or giving plot. I'm just going to say what I like and reason I like them. The characters were good, I guess. Goku was really the only main focus, with Vegeta as well. The depressing thing about Dragon Ball Z was that some characters got left in the back burner, like Yamcha. Krillin was still kind of a major character, but Yamcha, Ten, Master Roshi, and Chaozu kind of just got left on the back burner, and that was kind of depressing. At number 9, we have Yu Yu Hakusho, another oldie but goldie. This was also a great show. I loved watching as a kid. I would sometimes wake up at like the middle of the night just to watch this on Adult Swim before Toonami moved to Adult Swim. It was a phenomenal show about demons and just this kid who died it was a juvenile delinquent who died to try to save a kid from getting hit by a car, even though the kid would have survived anyway. And how heaven and hell were like, okay, who gets him? I mean, he just did the selfish act, but he's been an asshole all his life. They make him a spirit detective to hunt down ghosts and demons, and then it just becomes a whole out, what the fuck, holy shit, that's awesome kind of thing. At number 8, we have Gurren Lagann, or Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. It's basically like Dragon Ball Z, where it's just over-the-top action with just testosterone pumping everywhere. But unlike Dragon Ball Z, where it's just like one new villain every 200 episodes, Gurren Lagann was like a 26-episode series with a decent plot to it for the first half, and then like just went what the fuck Matrix Inception on your ass in the second half. The action was good, the story was good, the characters were good. I really liked this show. Number 7, I might get a little bit hate for this, but AOT. Some people might be wondering why this isn't on top again. It's because AOT is just so brand new, and the fact that the anime is only 26 episodes and they're only on the second season, I can't really give it a higher rating quite yet compared to the rest of the anime on this list that are fully completed. No chance of getting anything else. So yeah, great show. Characters, Titans, it's basically a zombie apocalypse. If the zombies were like 5 to 15 to 50 meters tall, and all they wanted to do was just wipe out humanity, and all humanity could do was fly around with zip lines and shit to try to cut off their backs. Epic animation, epic story. I have no hate for it. Number 6, we have Samurai Champloo. This show is just kick-ass. The music for it, the hip-hop soundtrack is amazing. I love the hip-hop soundtrack. I love the character of Mugen. Jin was okay, and whatever the girl's name, I forget. I haven't watched in so long. She was a decent character. This was an anime that didn't really have a real plot to it. It was basically every episode was its own like filler episode, with the only real plot being the little girl had basically made a deal with the two guys, Mugen and Jin, to help her find the samurai that smells of sunflowers. So the whole anime is just them trying to get to where the samurai with the smells of sunflowers is, and every episode is filler and their quest to get that, and basically that's the whole reason this show exists. It's a great show. Animation is beautiful. The dance stylings of Mugen, who's the samurai, mixed with his swordsmanship, and just Jin's pure samurai style is amazing. Number 5, we have Hellsing Ultimate. This was a 10-episode OVA for the Hellsing manga, because they had an original Hellsing anime back in like the early 2000s, but it didn't really follow the manga after like the 5th episode. So they made Hellsing Ultimate 10 episodes, hour each episode, to actually follow the manga. It's kind of like FMA and FMA Brotherhood. Brotherhood followed the manga, while FMA followed just a spin-off kind of thing. Holy shit, this was gory. I'm not even joking. If you watch one episode of this, you'll see more gallons of blood in this than basically every girl on the planet had their period at the same time. It's just holy shit gore. It follows Alucard the vampire, his sidekick Ceres, who's my second waifu, by the way, and who's also a vampire that he made, and the Helsing organization trying to fight Nazi vampires in London, and basically just London burns. And there's a abridged version to this, which is hilarious. Number 4, I mentioned this earlier, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Just goddamn, this show is almost perfection. The characters of Ed and Al, they were just amazing. The supporting characters like Winry, the grandmother, Mustang, Armstrong. The Armstrongs were perfect characters, and just the overall story of it was amazing. It's basically 2 kids. They try to bring their mother back who died with alchemy, and one of them ends up losing his entire body, one of them ends up losing their arm, but they learn secrets of the universe by doing so. And then one of them, the one who lost his arm, gave up his leg to bring back his brother's souls and put him in armor. And their whole journey is trying to get his brother's body back and his arm and leg back, and just went holy shit crazy. It was amazing. The animation was amazing. The fights were amazing. Holy shit, the fights, some of them. The final fight, it was like one of those things where you have this giant boss. You can kind of compare it to Zant, where the guy's so calm and collected for most of the game, like Zant from Twilight Princess, by the way. And like at the very end of it, he just goes batshit insane. It was hilarious to watch. Number 3 is Trigun, yet another oldie big goldie. It's from like 1995. It's about this planet called Gunsmoke, where Vash the Stampede, aka Vash the Human Cyclone, who's got the $60 billion bounty on his head, and the 2 girls, Meryl and forget the other girl's name, who are insurance collectors, follow him and try to keep him out of trouble. Basically, everywhere he goes, he's hunted by bounty hunters who end up destroying the city along with trying to kill him. And it's just a great thing. Like, the first 13 episodes are basically filler, where it's just like you're establishing characters. Oh, and Wolford, my god, the traveling priest Wolford, he's a kick-ass guy. And then the last 13 episodes, or 14, or 12 episodes really, is where the plot actually kicks in, and we learn about how Vash's origins, how he became known as the Human Cyclone, how he destroyed this one giant city all by himself, and just how the humans became the populate the planet. It was an amazing anime. Number 2, Cowboy Bebop. Now, some of you might be surprised, why isn't this number 1? Because Cowboy Bebop is hailed as probably the most perfect anime ever made, following Spike, Jin, I think his name is. I forget the most characters. I just know Spike, Faye, and Ed. I forget the other guy's name. I'm sorry, I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's basically them on their ship called Bebop, and they're like bounty hunters in outer space, and it follows their story as well as they get background. Like, Spike is badass in every way. He is the most cool character in anime. His buddy, who's the pilot of the Bebop, is an ex-cop who kind of went weird, and then he became a bounty hunter. Faye Valentine's a girl who had amnesia for 80 years, so basically she woke up in the future and was like, what the fuck? And Ed's this 12-year-old hacker who could put everyone in the Lizard Squad to shame. And it's just their journey as they try to be bounty hunters and just make $1 or $2. And at number 1, we have Black Lagoon. To describe this anime would be Bitches Be Crazy. It's basically a show about, there's this fictional city called Rayyanapura in Thailand, where basically all the criminal scum come to live. And if I had to describe this show in one word, it'd be the word fuck. It is said more than I think it's said more than 350 times in the entire anime of 29 episodes. It was holy shit amazing. I loved it. The adrenaline was amazing. The characters, Revi, the main character, or the main girl character, because Rock's the second main character, is my favorite character of all time in anime. I love her so much. She's basically, her name is Two Hands Revi. And she has these 2 pistols she calls cutlasses, and she just murders everything. She's been shot maybe twice in the entire anime because she just does not want to die. She can't die. It's like Rock gets kidnapped by these pirates on the Black Lagoon ship, and then he basically is told by this company that his life has been sold, and he joins them, and then he becomes like they're basically booking, and then we see Rock as he tries to make Revi more human, and while Rock goes slightly more and more insane. In the final 5 episodes of the show, which was an OST, like, it was called Roberta's Blood Show. Basically, he was given a task to find Roberta, the killer maid who could basically kill any action hero maid, and they call her a Terminator, 4-eyed Terminator, and he was told to try to find him by the master of the maid. So and one night, he basically planned out the events that would happen in 3 days. He literally had almost no contact with anybody. He just said, okay, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen. And in one night, he predicted everything that would happen in 3 days. And he just went, I don't know how to describe this anime. To me, it's my favorite anime. So if you guys have a top 10 anime list, if you're even fans of anime to begin with, put it in the description or in the comments below. Sorry, I got home from school. I have a headache. And thank you for watching. Remember, I'm VVVLuffyM2, and peace out, guys. And don't remember to subscribe and like and all that bullshit.
Keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me up. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go. Yeah.